Good afternoon and welcome to my first video. I'm a self-taught cake maker and I like to make cakes for all different occasions. At the moment I'm making some poppy cakes for a Remembrance Day charity. So I'm making poppies like this one. So I'm going to show you how to make it. So first of all we're going to start off with a lightly dusted surface, dusted with icing sugar. And here I've got some red ready to roll icing. I'm going to push that on there. Just to stop it from sticking, I'm just going to put some icing sugar on the top. And I'm just going to roll this out. Now the trick is not to get it too thick or too thin. Too thick will make it too difficult to mould, and too thin will just make it break too easily, so you need to find somewhere in the middle. So once that's rolled out, I'm just going to rub the top of it just to get rid of that white icing sugar that we use to help us for rolling, and get back that nice vibrant red, like so. Now I'm going to take a flour cutter and just press that out. Now I'm going to leave the flour in the cutter just for now, just for a moment. I'm going to take a piece of foam. I'm going to tap the flour out onto the foam. And I'm going to take this tool, which has like a ball-like end. And this is how we're going to shape the petals of the poppy. So if we just go round in a circular motion, and then I'm just going to flatten out the edge, and then I'm going to draw it back into the centre. So again, from the outside of the poppy, I'm just going to go in a circular motion. If it gets too close to the other petals, that's fine, you can move it around. And then I'm just going to flatten those edges. Try not to be too rough with it because it will break. And then just draw that back into the centre, like so. Now we don't need to make each petal exactly the same as the other. The way I look at it is, when you look at all poppies or flowers, they're not all going to be exactly the same, so it can be as unique as you like. So we're going to continue this for all of them. So again, round in a circular motion, flatten out the edges and pull back to the centre, like so. Okay, now I'm going to take a sharp knife and very lightly I'm just going to make 3 to 4 indents on each petal. Now you've got to be careful not to be too rough with this, because you can go straight through. And you can see as I'm pressing with the knife, it's automatically curling up the edges of the petal, which I think is a really nice look. There we go. And once that's done, we're going to grab a small piece of black ready to roll icing. I'm just going to roll that into a ball in the palm of my hand, and then I'm just going to press it flat, like so. And then we're going to take just a very little bit of water, only needs a drop, doesn't need very much at all because it will stick very easily, and then stick that centre in the middle, like so. And then I'm going to take a cocktail stick and I'm just going to make lots of very tiny dots just in the centre of the poppy. Like that. And as you can see, there's your poppy. You can leave it like this, but my personal taste, I like to give it just an extra bit of special lift, so I like to just dust the black centre with a little bit of gold edible glitter. Just to give it that extra special shimmer on there. Now when the poppy dries, I don't want it to dry flat as it is because I like it to look a little bit more real. So I'm going to take a paper case and very carefully with this spatula I'm going to lift the poppy, being careful not to damage it, and I'm going to place it into the case, just like so. Now what that does is it curves the edges slightly, so when I place it onto the cake later on, it will be more sturdy and it will have a better shape to it. So that's it, I'm going to leave that to set. Thank you for watching.